6 out of 10 Canadian provinces will increase their respective minimum wage rates on October 1st of this year. This is where we bring you the latest Canada ExpressEntry immigration news and updates. Please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any of our Canada immigration news, information, tips, and updates. The federal minimum wage in Canada increased at the beginning of this month from $15.55 to $16.65. Employment and Social Development Canada, ESDC, observed at the time that this action had an impact since about 26,000 working Canadians earn less than $15.55 per hour. Canadians in more than half of the country's provinces will soon see a regional minimum wage rise that coincides with that minimum wage increase on a federal level. More specifically, the following minimum wage hikes are planned to take effect on October 1st. Saskatchewan. From $13 to up to $14, Nova Scotia. From $14.50 to up to $15, up to $15 from $14.50 in Newfoundland and Labrador, Prince Edward Island, pay. From $14.50 to up to $15. Note: Saskatchewan has already said it will increase the federal minimum wage from $14 to $15 per hour in October 2024. What these modifications signify for recent immigrants to Canada. The news of rising regional minimum pay rates will therefore help a large number of recent Canadian immigrants, in particular since the federal minimum wage rise from earlier this month only affects workers in federally regulated occupations. The news of rising regional minimum pay rates will therefore help a large number of recent Canadian immigrants, in particular since the federal minimum wage rise from earlier this month only affects workers in federally regulated occupations. The number of new permanent residents who arrived in each Canadian province last year is really shown in the following table. The change will be a pleasant improvement in their earning potential for a sizable number of the recent immigrants in the 6 provinces receiving minimum wage rises in October. This move should afterward help them establish more comfortable lives in their new residence. Universal labor laws protect newcomers to Canada. Despite the fact that immigrants from Canada tend to overrepresent themselves in low-paying jobs, it is important to note that they are still entitled to the same protections and rights as all other workers in this country. According to the Canadian Labour Code, everyone who is employed has a right to a safe workplace and fair pay. This includes Canadians, temporary foreign employees, international students, and permanent residents. Additionally, employers in Canada are required to offer job training, reasonable healthcare services, information about their rights, and a signed copy of their employment contract to all workers, including recent immigrants. Similarly to this, employers in Canada are required to make sure they don't treat workers unfairly in any of the following ways. Forcing workers to carry out risky tasks or tasks that are not specified in their employment contracts, forcing sick or injured workers to go to work. Forcing overtime hours on workers who don't have these requirements in their employment contract, ceasing a worker's passport or work permit. Changing a worker's immigration status or implying that they will be deported. For instance, urgent and immediate concerns can be reported by phone to the Health and Safety Contact Centre in Ontario, the province where the majority of Canadian immigrants settle. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share this video and subscribe to our channel for more Canada ExpressEntry news and updates like this one. See you in our